Last month, my colleague Martha Raddatz interviewed Abdul, an interpreter who was on the front lines with U.S. forces in Afghanistan. What would be your message to Abdul, his wife, and his 3 young daughters?
We want you to be able to get to the airport, contact us. We'll see whatever we can do to get you there. We've got to get you out. That's the commitment.
When the U.S. military withdrew from Afghanistan and the Taliban regained control, many Afghans who had helped American forces were in danger and forced to flee. Our Martha Raddatz was in touch with an interpreter named Abdul as he tried to escape during those chaotic days at the Kabul airport. Earlier this week, Martha reunited with Abdul and his family at a military base in New Jersey to reflect on their daunting journey.
It was a moment many months and thousands of miles in the making. An emotional reunion with Abdul, Lima, and their 3 daughters after their harrowing escape from Afghanistan. When we first met the family last summer in Kabul as the Taliban was sweeping through Afghanistan, Abdul, who had worked alongside American Marines as an interpreter, already feared Kabul would fall. And he, like so many other interpreters, would be a target.
I know that I will be killed by the Taliban.
His fears were well-founded.
It was 18th of August that I was out of my home. Suddenly I received a call from Lima, my wife. She told me the Taliban came to our house and asking about Abdul's.
Tell me about that day, Lima.
I didn't open the door. I told him, there's no man at home. And after a few minutes, they left and they told me that we are coming back. On that time, I was really scared.
I love her. She saved my life.
They knew they had no choice but to flee. Abdul reached out to old friends in the military and anyone else who might help. And this successful engineer and his journalist wife left their home and belongings behind and made the perilous journey to the airport.
It was very difficult because I told to Lima, I can put my life at risk, no problems. But I couldn't put the life of my wife and my children at risk because many people has been killed in there and around the airport.
What were you telling the girls?
I was told them that be patient, everything will be fine. With my hands, I put on her hairs.
Yeah, like this.
Yeah,
so she
cannot hear the sound of firing.
They were the lucky ones. Cutting their way through the chaos with help from ABC News, they made their way into the airport, spent the night on the tarmac, boarded a plane to Qatar, and then eventually on to the United States.
Do you know what you want to be when you grow up?
Yes, we want.
Yes. What do you want to be?
Dentist.
A dentist. What do you want to be?
Pilot.
Pilot.
And for 2 months now, home has been this temporary camp at a military base in New Jersey. It's a far cry from the comfortable life they led in Afghanistan, but they show nothing but gratitude, worrying only about the girls. That longing, something the officials running the camp have grown used to dealing with.
Colonel, you were from Afghanistan, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
You know the culture, you know the challenges. What is the challenge that you're seeing right now?
Well, the biggest is when you leave your home, right? That's the the hardest part because they're a very traumatized population. They've left a lot of loved ones behind.
You know, the other night we hold town hall meetings to talk to the population, and a man held up his cell phone with a picture of a person and said, "This is my cousin, and he was murdered 2 days ago by the Taliban." It's things like that happen all the time, and they really hit home and remind you of why these people are here and why we need to help them.
It is still unclear when Abdul and the family will be able to leave this camp and start a new life in this new country. And for Abdul, a chance to find some way to fight for the one he lost.
I'm remembering the message you had that if the Taliban found you, you were willing to die and you were proud of what you had done with the Americans.
Still I am proud. Still I am proud, and I will fight against the Taliban, against of their ideologies, against of their insurgents, up to my end of my life, because I'm against them.
Our best to Abdul and his family as they begin a new life here in the United States. Thanks to Martha Raddatz for that.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.